Hey everyone, Libra here. Remember when we talked about design elements? Well, get ready, because now we're diving into something equally important: design principles. I've been spending hours, okay, maybe days, poring over free resources, websites, YouTube deep dives, the whole shebang. I've unearthed some seriously awesome stuff to share with you guys. These principles aren't just about making things pretty. They're the secret weapon for creating designs that actually work, that resonate, that get people talking. Ready to level up your design game and make your creations truly sing? Let's go. Think of design principles as your ultimate design toolbox. They're the guidelines that help you arrange all those cool elements we discussed earlier: color, typography, imagery, so everything works together seamlessly, looks amazing, and gets your message across perfectly. And guess what? These aren't just for graphic designers. Architects, product designers, web developers, even artists, everyone uses them. Knowing these principles is like having a superpower for creating stuff that's not just good, but exceptional. So what magic do these principles actually do? Crystal clear communication, making sure your message is so loud and clear, it practically shouts from the rooftops to everyone who sees your design. Think about a website. If the navigation is a confusing maze, people bounce faster than a rubber ball. Design principles ensure your design speaks directly and effortlessly to your audience. For example, using clear, readable typography, a logical layout, and intuitive navigation makes information easily digestible, preventing that frustrating "where am I?" Perfect harmony and balance, creating a design that feels harmonious, balanced, and not at all jumbled up. Imagine a website with a gigantic image dominating one side and a tiny sliver of text squished on the other. It feels unbalanced, unsettling, and frankly, a bit claustrophobic. Design principles help create visual equilibrium, making the design feel stable, pleasing to the eye, and inviting to explore. Instant attention grabbers, making your design so eye-catching that people can't help but look. Think about a billboard. It needs to grab your attention instantly, right? Design principles help you create visual interest and focal points, drawing the viewer's eye to the most important elements. A strong contrast in color, a striking image, or a cleverly placed headline can achieve this. Think about how a well-designed magazine cover uses these principles to make you want to pick it up. Stunning aesthetics and emotional resonance, adding that extra touch of beauty that makes your design truly special. This goes beyond just looking good. It's about creating a design that evokes emotion, resonates with the viewer on a deeper level, and leaves a lasting impression. Think about the feeling you get when you see a beautifully designed product. It's more than just visual appeal. It's an experience. It's that feeling of, wow, this is amazing. And what are we ultimately aiming for when we use these principles? Organized harmony, order. Making sure everything in your design has its place and nothing feels cluttered or overwhelming. This is about creating a sense of structure and hierarchy, guiding the viewer's eye through the design in a logical, intuitive way. Think of a well-organized magazine layout. Everything has its place, and the reader can easily navigate the content without feeling lost. Functionality. First, always, creating a design that's not only beautiful, but also works perfectly. A beautiful website is utterly useless if it's difficult to navigate or use. Design principles ensure that the design is both aesthetically pleasing and user-friendly, ensuring a positive user experience. Think about the intuitive design of your favorite app. It's both beautiful and easy to use, a testament to the power of design principles. Message mastery, communicating with impact, getting your message across clearly, concisely, and effectively. This is the ultimate goal of any design, to communicate a message powerfully and memorably. Design principles help you achieve this by creating a design that is both visually appealing and easy to understand, ensuring your message resonates with your audience. Think about a powerful advertisement. It communicates its message clearly and memorably, often using design principles to achieve this. Basically, design principles are your secret weapon for making designs that are both beautiful and effective. Designs that not only look good, but also work. Okay, let's talk about the core principles. These aren't strict rules, more like helpful guidelines to elevate your designs from good to great. Let's break them down one by one with some real-world examples to make it all click. Balance. The seesaw effect. Balance is all about making your design feel stable and harmonious. Think of it like a seesaw. You've got two main types. Symmetrical balance. This is like a perfectly balanced seesaw, identical elements on either side of a central point. It feels calm, reassuring, and predictable. Imagine two identical photos, one on each side of a page. Boom, symmetrical balance. Think of a classic logo, like the Adidas logo, perfectly symmetrical and instantly recognizable. It's simple, effective, and memorable. This is where things get more interesting and dynamic. You've got different sized and shaped elements, but they still feel balanced. Think a large image on one side, balanced by several smaller elements on the other. Perhaps a headline, some text, and a smaller image. It's more dynamic and eye-catching. Consider a magazine cover. A large headline might be balanced by smaller images and text blocks strategically placed to create visual equilibrium. The key is that the visual weight feels even, despite the differences in size and shape. Contrast, the wow factor. Contrast is all about creating exciting differences to draw attention and create visual interest. Think light and dark colors, big and small shapes, thick and thin lines, bold and delicate fonts. It's like a spotlight, drawing attention to specific elements. A bold headline in a contrasting color will instantly grab attention. Contrast helps create visual hierarchy, making it clear what's most important. Think of a black and white photo with a single splash of vibrant color. The contrast immediately draws the eye to that color. It's a powerful tool for emphasis. Emphasis, the spotlight. Emphasis is about making one element shine brighter than the rest. You can do this by changing its size, color, position, or using a unique font. A larger, bolder title immediately tells the viewer what's important. Think of it as the star of your design show. Consider a website homepage. The call to action button is often emphasized through size, color, and placement to encourage clicks. It's all about directing the viewer's attention to the most crucial element. Alignment, the neat freak. Alignment is all about arranging elements neatly and purposefully. It makes your design look professional, polished, and easy to understand. Imagine invisible lines guiding your text and images, everything lined up perfectly. It makes your design feel clean and polished. Think of a well-designed business card. Everything is aligned perfectly, creating a sense of order and professionalism. It's about creating a sense of visual order and harmony. Repetition, the echo effect. Repetition is about using the same element multiple times to create a sense of unity, consistency, and visual rhythm. Think of a repeating pattern or using the same font for headings and subheadings. It creates a strong visual identity and makes your design memorable. Think of a company logo that is consistently used across all their marketing materials. This creates brand recognition and reinforces the brand identity. It's about creating a cohesive and memorable design. The breathing room. Negative space is the empty space around your design elements. Don't underestimate its power. It gives your design room to breathe and prevents it from feeling cluttered. It can even be used creatively to form shapes or symbols. Think of the Apple logo. The negative space is just as important as the apple itself, creating a simple yet powerful design. It's about using space as a design element. Proportion, the golden ratio, sort of. Proportion is about the size of elements relative to each other. Getting the proportions right creates visual harmony and helps viewers understand the relationship between different parts of your design. Think of the size of an image compared to the amount of text. They should complement each other. A well-proportioned website layout will feel balanced and easy to navigate. It's about creating visual harmony through scale and size relationships. Movement, the visual journey. Movement is about guiding the viewer's eye through your design. You can use lines, shapes, and colors to create a visual path. Think of lines leading the eye to a focal point. It keeps the viewer engaged and helps tell a story. Think of a website with a clear visual path, guiding the user through the different sections of the page. It's about creating a dynamic and engaging visual experience. So there you have it. Design principles are essential tools for any designer, helping you create designs that are both effective and stunning. They're not just for graphic design. They apply to architecture, product design, web design, user interface design, and so much more. Mastering these principles is key to becoming a truly skilled designer. So keep practicing, keep experimenting, keep creating, and keep pushing your creative boundaries. Don't forget to subscribe for more design tips and tricks. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and share it with your fellow design enthusiasts. And if you have any questions, additional information, please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.